And the reason why we did 26 is, first of all, we just missed the 25th.
Right.
Right? Like, let's be honest.
Okay.
And then, like, I thought I was going to need funding and all this other kind of stuff, so we couldn't do it in 2019. But what ended up happening is we get a call saying, yo, let's do a reading at East City Books for Cave Canem. And so many folks came out of It Your Mug, went to Cave Canem. Then we said, well, let's turn this into a reunion reading. And so in the 26th year, we got all these folks. We're about to have, we just had 20 folks reading the first set like we used to do it at Your Mug, so we're reenacting the whole thing. And then we have a second set for OPP and some other people, you know, I mean, in your own poetry. And hopefully we get to a drive-by set.
But I live in New Jersey.
So.
Yeah, Sterling Brown. Old Lim. I talked to Old Lim, and Old Lim said, they weigh the cotton, they store the corn, we only good enough to work the rows, they run the commissary, they keep the books, we gotta be grateful for being cheated. Whippersnapper clerks call us out our name, we gotta say Mr. to spindling boys, they make our figures, turn Somersets, we buck in the middle, say, thank you, sir. They don't come by ones, they don't come by twos, but they come by tens. They got the judges, they got the lawyers, they got the jury rolls, they got the law, they don't come by ones, they got the sheriffs, they got the deputies, they don't come by twos, they got the shotguns, they got the rope, we get the justice in the end, and they come by tens. Their fists stay closed, their eyes look straight, our hands stay open, our eyes must fall, they don't come by ones, they got the manhood, they got the courage, they don't come by twos, we got to slink around, hang-tailed hounds, they burn us when we dogs, they burn us when we men, they come by tens. I had a buddy, 6 foot of a man, muscled up perfect, game to the heart, they don't come by ones. Outworked and outfought any man or two men, they didn't come by twos. He spoke out of turn at the commissary, they gave him a day to get out the county. He didn't take it, he said, come and get me. They came and got him, and they came by tens. He stayed in the county, he lays there dead. They don't come by ones, they don't come by twos, but they come by tens.
You open your eyes. Today begins cold and bright, the ground heavy with snow and the thick masonry of ice. The sun glinting off the turrets of clouds. Through the calm eye of the window, everything is in its place, but so precariously this day might be resting somehow on the one before it. All the days of the past stacked high like the impossible tower of dishes entertainers use to build on stage.
Ignited in indigo images, inhaled in fat pockets, large living, dice rolling, big nigga. Pumping paid pussy, making loot look lovely. Rolling down the Ave, tricking tight titties, selling sisters short, bombing brothers' brains. Big nigga, dig that nigga. Slick ass nigga. Wearing cashmere suede and Egyptian linen, slinging rocks, drinking 40s, getting H-I-G-H high. Dropout nigga can't spell N-I-G-G-A-H nigga.
Daddy. I'm sprinting into preschool at 5:59 p.m., Daddy. Playground after daycare, Daddy. Apple pancake Saturday, Daddy. Take a different tone with your mother, Daddy. Brush and floss, Daddy. Mouthwash or water pick, Daddy. Linger on photo of 4-year-old eyes and wonder how you could have yelled so loud, Daddy. Lunchbox, strawberries drizzled in honey, Daddy. Bring mommy flowers just because, Daddy. Apples and peanut butter, Daddy. Homemade salsa, Daddy. 2.2-mile jog most mornings, Daddy. We are late every day. Get your butt out of this house. I'm sorry I took that tone, Daddy.
I'd wake and hear the cold splintering, breaking. When the rooms were warm, he'd call. And slowly I would rise and dress, fearing the chronic angers of that house. Speaking indifferently to him who had driven out the cold and polished my good shoes as well. What did I know? What did I know of love's austere and lonely offices?
Let's have all these educators as well. We had folks that came out and then became teachers, professors, right, and all of that, running all different kinds of organizations to even teach teachers how to teach poetry, right? I mean, so the legacy of this place is wonderful for me, and it makes me extremely happy because I'm a native Washingtonian. My grandparents got here in the 1910s and the 1920s on my mother's side, and on my father's side, like, we're Powhatan, native to this land. That's right. And so with that, you know, like, to be able to bring this kind of space to my ancestors as well has been so important to me. And that each one of you has been part of, like, building something that's so delicious, and not just in poetry, but like in your lives. I kind of felt like It's Your Mug kind of made us better people, because as much as we did bullshit, we couldn't bullshit with so much because people called you on your shit with love and laughter, and unfortunately in poems in front of other people sometimes. Right? So yes, you knew that things had to get a little bit better with you because you had a whole community that you were accountable to. The tribalism that I was raised with in terms of my Native American ancestry, the tribes that we came from that we did not know, you know, throughout Africa and even throughout Europe, developed this tribe of It's Your Mug, and I just want to thank you.
And it was worth every penny. Thank you. That was magic. Thank you.
So what are you doing now?
I'm an engineer. And I'm married to that beautiful woman back there. So thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. And then I was told by the management that we could be here till 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
His dick healed my cuts from razors riding my lover's tongue, slicing me wide when I failed to glow from an orgasm I faked as mine. Will it bless me? Will it anoint my forehead, forcing me to kiss the holy scepter before it enters my temple of praise? And will I marvel at the dick's trick to erect itself when I close my temple's door? Will this dick make me rich? Shoot out gold dust, even though I have a diamond mine? Will this dick ear fuck me? Deaf, dumb, and crazy when I'm called bitch, scallywag, chickenhead, or a man-hating mad woman if I talk about sisterhood or survival? Will this dick cradle me? The pieces of me chewed on with crooked teeth that consider me exotic dark meat? A medium rare delight or honey glazed treat to make me whole woman? Clutching their panting cocks, they don't say what kind of dick I need. Short, fat, stubby, long, pimply, pink, black, brown, beige, yellow. Any dick will do, like they all dicklicious. All my life, I've seen pint-sized and full-grown men gripping the front of their pants, jostling, fidgeting, repositioning, making room for their maleness that is not privileged in classrooms, boardrooms, locker rooms, and at one time, white-only bathrooms, only able to penetrate cell rooms and me. I've heard these same sad boys, these almost men, chant this tired punchline like poets whose pens forgot to sing. Thank you.
I'm saying this was just a time, we were a part of the zeitgeist, and I just happened to be in with people who gave me great advice, and I just happened to be smart enough to take that advice about what to do to make it a good reading. And luckily we have folks also who wanted to read that were brilliant and wonderful.
Yes. That's a great poem.